that. Heading over now to the First Alert Safety Desk, Emerson, the FDA has a warning for people who bought ground cinnamon at discount retail stores.
Yeah, that's right, Tammy. Maybe hold off on using any ground cinnamon with that breakfast this morning until you hear this. The experts say that the cinnamon contains an amount of lead that could be unsafe for people, especially children. You're seeing it right here on your screen. It's a nationwide alert. The brand in our area impacted is the Supreme Tradition brand sold by Dollar Tree and Family Dollar stores. The FDA urged suppliers to recall the products voluntarily. The alert saying, quote, removing ground cinnamon products in this alert from the market will prevent them from contributing elevated amounts of lead to the diets of children, end quote. Now, good news, no illnesses or health effects have been reported in connection with this alert. A company spokesperson says Dollar Tree and Family Dollar stores have removed the cinnamon from store shelves, and customers can return products to a nearby store for a refund. Tammy.